Recently, there's been a lot of conversations around how some Nigerian movie producers promote their films, especially dancing on social media before cinema release. Some people see it as smart marketing, others see it as unnecessary, and some people go as far as calling it unprofessional. And what really stood out to me was the idea that one method of promotion is somehow more respectable than another. Let me be clear, this conversation is not about dancing. Dancing is just a symbol people are reacting to. Sometimes when people call something unprofessional, what it really means is this is not something I am used to. We're in a generation where attention is currency. If people don't see your work, you might as well not exist. Algorithms reward repetition. Familiarity breeds interest. Visibility creates curiosity. If I see a movie every week for 2 months, by the time it comes out, I already feel like I've already invested in it emotionally. I'll give you an instance. Oh my goodness. I don't want to with Love Adigo. I think I messed up the title of the movie. But one thing I can tell you is this movie, one way or the other, has been on my face. Because of some people who acted the movie who I follow on social media, right? I already know that I want to watch this movie. I'm already anticipating to watch this movie. I don't care if people review it and say the movie is not nice. I would watch it because I'm interested and I'm already emotionally invested in, maybe not emotionally invested, but I'm already invested in this movie because I like what I'm seeing. I like you guys get the idea of where I'm going to. Now, that is what promotion does. Some producers don't just promote on their own page. They involve the entire cast. Now, let me break it down for you. One person, limited reach, 15 to 20 cast members. That is multiplied audience, different demographics, different fan bases. You know what? That is not dancing for clout. That is distribution strategy. So I know that this conversation is in two ways. People talking about dance movie promotion and people who are talking about the interest that movie producers go home with, interest in relation to the percentage cut, the cinema stake and the rest of all of that. On a very good day, we'll talk about that when I've probably done my research. But that is not the intent of this particular video, okay? So don't come to my comments and be writing what is not what we are discussing here. All right? Okay. You're not just selling a movie with that promotion strategy. You're borrowing attention, you're borrowing trust, you're borrowing credibility from multiple fan bases at once. Somewhere along the line, these efforts started being mistaken for something else. Marketing is work. Promotion is labor. Visibility takes energy. Just because something looks easy doesn't mean it didn't require attention, it didn't require planning, it didn't require energy, it didn't require a lot of coordination. And no, nobody is forced to do it to the best of my knowledge. People choose what aligns with them. Now, let me say this clearly. Not everyone has to dance to promote their movie. I believe we all know that. Some people rely on reputation, some focus on interviews, some focus on streaming platforms. Ability is also a strategy. But credibility alone doesn't cancel the need for visibility. Being talented is not enough anymore. Being respected is not enough anymore. Being good is not enough anymore. If you don't find smart ways to put your work in front of people, it doesn't have to be dancing. It doesn't have to be doing comedy skits. But if you don't find smart ways to put your work in front of people, the industry will move on without you. So no, dancing to promote a movie is not unprofessional. It's one of the different tools in this era. You don't have to use it, but you cannot talk about it in some certain ways, or I wouldn't say shame, but talking about it in ways that seem like people who use it don't know, because this is something, especially when it works, right? This works for them, fine. Find your own different ways to promote the movie. And then you can also discuss it with, when you go for interviews, you can also discuss it. Oh, this is the way that works for me. I don't think I can do comedy skits. I don't think I can do dancing. However, I think this is what I can do. But you can't expect not to promote your movie in this generation, in this era. Marketing is a tool. Even companies that are still big to invest a lot of money into their marketing teams. What more? Someone who really needs a lot of sales. So different people, different strategies, same industry. So what do you think? Is dancing a marketing strategy, or do you still think it's unprofessional? Let's talk in the comment section. Also, if you also have, you know what? I wanted to say, if you have something to add in regards to the streaming platforms and the benefits, do so. But then that would be me opening the room for people to say some sort of things. So if you know you're going to be coordinated in your comments, yeah, to drop some comments about that if you want to, and I'll be reading in the comment section. Let's discuss. Until next time, bye. See you guys in my next video. Ciao, ciao.